Hello fellow cinephiles, Film Guru here today. I'm going to try and do something different today. I'm going to talk about up and coming movies, or one particular movie anyway that I'm really looking forward to, that's been many talk of. So they've just released the photos and a bit of information about the plot regarding this film. So what they've done is, Danny McBride and David Gordon Green have co-written a new Halloween film. Now look, I'm a big fan of John Carpenter's Halloween. I think that's one of his best films and one of the best slasher horror films to come out in the 70s. I've been wanting them to do a decent film of, Halloween again. Like, I really like the first Halloween. Like I said, the second one's not too bad. 4's really good. Oh, it's cheesy and 80s, but it's very good. And then H2O, which is 20 years later from the first one to that film. And they're the only ones I really like. 3's got nothing to do with the Mike Myers story. 5 is just this comical slapsticky silliness. 6 was written by a fan, so it's not great. And Resurrection was terrible, like a really terrible film. And I'm not a huge fan of the zombie remakes either, where he went into explaining why Michael Myers is the way he is, and I don't think we needed that. It was better and more terrifying if he was a character you didn't know a lot about and he was just pure evil. And just what they did with Loomis in that film too, I just wasn't impressed. I find with zombie sort of stuff, there's particular things that he does that I'm not a huge fan of, but then he does other things, like there's always something in it that I do sort of like visually. He's sort of a director, it's a love-hate relationship for me. I'm not a big fan of his, but then he'll do something within a film or a concept that I do enjoy. So I've been waiting for another Halloween film for a while, and they've just announced not long ago that they're doing this film. And it's a weird choice for David Gordon Green and Danny McBride to be writing something like this. They're from a comedy background to come in and do, a horror, especially an iconic horror film like Halloween. But I'm very interested to see what they do. Released a poster, which is ultimately the old Michael Myers mask with Halloween right down the bottom in the corner, which is a really great poster, and I think it's really fantastic sort of thing. It draws you in. I've revealed a little bit about the plot. Now, the only part that they have revealed is this film takes place after the first film, and it takes place 40 years later. It's still following the Laurie Strode storyline. So we're introduced to Jamie Lee Curtis again, 40 years after the original, and she has a daughter as well, and I think it takes place after that, and she's still chased by Michael Myers, who was revealed in the second film as her brother. Now, it'll be interesting to see what they do and the path they go down with, and I'm really looking forward to a trailer that should hopefully come out soon. But what I'm reading so far I think is really great, and I'm really interested to see what they do, and the fact that they brought Jamie Lee Curtis back I think is great, and Nick Castle's appearing in it. I'm not sure if he's going to play the Shape again like he did in the original Halloween, but he's still appearing in it. And John Carpenter's come on as consultant for it, which I think is really great. So it should be really good if he's involved, because when he was involved, those movies were really great. When he wasn't, that's when they suffered. There's talk they're using the old mask they used from the original Halloween, which is an old William Shatner mask from Star Trek, which is great to be using this sort of old mask. So they're sort of paying tribute to this film, and they're being respectful of it, which is something I think Zombie really wasn't. He was off doing his own thing, and a lot of people did like that trailer park sort of slashy horror film, but I just didn't. I just think it lost its sense of films, and the second film they did to that was terrible. So to be doing a film like this, another reinterpretation of it, and carrying it on from the original concept, I'm just excited and can't wait to see what they do with it. Anyone who's a fan of Halloween is probably going to get a kick out of this, and I look forward to them delivering a trailer to us soon, and hopefully a bit more about the plot as it goes along, or maybe not too much, but enough that we really know what's going on within the film. So like I said, I just thought I'd do something a bit different. I've done a lot of reviews of late, and it'd just be good to talk about other films and other up-and-coming movies that are coming in, and that's one I'm definitely interested in. Anyway, that's all for me today. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please hit subscribe down the bottom. Otherwise, until next time, enjoy the movies.